from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Milwaukee Brewers. Today's starting pitcher, Shane Drowan. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle into pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Yandy Diaz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Right through there for a strike. Drowan, 27 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick in 2020. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boog. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Now, Jonathan Aranda. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Makes the catch, inning over. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, and starting on the mound for the Rays, Nick Martinez. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers.
Number 9, Jake Bauers.
And that drops in for a strike.
Nope, that's inside.
Swings through that.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One, two now. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a poor stroke.
This is Bryce Terang.
Oh, that's low. Ball 2.
Bauers on at first, nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Simpson takes it in for the out. One away.
Batting third, the
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Christian Yelich, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. In the dirt. That misses. Now the count is even, 2-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Man at first, 1 away. And that one is downstairs, and it's 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
batting fourth, the left fielder, number 11, Jackson
Chorio up now for the Brewers. homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Out towards right center field. DeLuca settles under this one. That is the inning. Milwaukee leaves one. Scoreless after one. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift.
Hey!
The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ben Williamson. That's through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. No score here in the second.
Ball
0-2
one.
curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Here's a 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. To third, Ortiz. Throw, and it gets away. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Batting fifth, The left fielder.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
One out, runner at second. Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays. And that one is in the dirt. Ball one.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Man at second. On the ground right side. The underhand flip. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 40, Nick.
Now the catcher up to hit, Nick Fortes.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Up the middle, Hamilton. Throws to first in time. Inning over. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at American Family Field. Bottom of the inning. Sal Freeland up now for the Brewers. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. The throw to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting sixth, the catcher, William Contreras.
And now it's William Contreras. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
That's ball two.
Two now. In the air out to center. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boob. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Just
Inside,
missed.
ball one.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
That's ball two.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Contreras, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That misses the zone. Full count now. Got him looking. 2 away. Mitchell wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Up now for Milwaukee, David Hamilton. Drove in 2 of their 3 runs in yesterday's game. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Lifted in the air down the left side. He's got it. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. No score. Back here in Milwaukee and stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams. Late swing fouled off. Just off the outside edge. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one hit to right. Mitchell under it. And there's 1 away.
Batting 9, the right fielder, number 21,
Johnny DeLuca, next to hit for the Rays. Fastball for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Top of the 3rd, no score. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now. Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul ball. Out towards right center field. Freeland on the move. And that's the third out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. As we go to the last of the third. Stepping in, Joey Ortiz. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses,
ball one.
And that is ball 1. There's a strike.
Ball 2.
The 2-2. And there's a ball.
3.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Next for the Brewers, the first baseman, number 9, Jake.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Now here's Jake Bauers. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Yeah, that's fouled off. Now the 0-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 1-2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That missed inside. Ball 3. Bryce Terang in the Milwaukee on deck circle. Payoff pitch. Bouncer to second. Williamson. They kept the force as they pass up the chance at the double play.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
1 out man at first. Bryce Terang getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Hey! Bowers leads off first with 1 away.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
This one smoked, could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Bowers around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
The designated hitter.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Golden opportunity right here.
Nope.
Two on, 1 out. On the ground, right side. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And it's 1-0. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it. This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
First and second, 1 out. Sal Frelick will hit next. Right through there for a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Steven Matz, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Seymour warming up as well. Bounce to the right side. The turn by Williams at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
For the Brewers, the catcher, William Contreras.
So digging in, William Contreras. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Ripped, but it curls foul. That one lifted to left. And that will end the inning. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. 3 innings complete. It's the Brewers 2, the Rays nothing. On to the 4th, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
outside with a breaking ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And the 3-0 finds the zone.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Sliced hard but foul. And a payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays.
The offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
In the air, left field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
One out man at first. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Caminero at first, one gone. Just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
The 2-1. And there's a strike. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. The throw to second. Over to first, safe.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Ben Williamson.
Here's the second baseman, Ben Williamson. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Top half of inning number 4. Runner goes again. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the 0-2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 outs with a runner at third. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch gets away. Runner stays put at third. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. one left for Tampa. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at American Family Field, ready to go, bottom four. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one to first. He takes it on his own. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
David Hamilton, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time.
Hey! Ball one.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's two down.
Next for the Brewers, third baseman, number 3.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Two down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Joey Ortiz, walked his first time. Ortiz measures 5 feet 10 inches, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. On the ground, out to short. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson. That one fouled off.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. One up, one down.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boo.
Nick Fortes next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And a foul ball. The Rays yet to pick up a hit here. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One, two now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That's a ball.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The next offering misses. 3-2 now. To the right side. Gets it to first.
Out.
So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Number 3, shortstop Carson Williams.
And the batter now, Carson Williams. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that's in for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Steven Matz, getting ready to make his season debut. Back to the top of the order. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jake Bauers. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Well, sometimes as a left-handed hitter, you know you're going to see at least 1 or 2 breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
The batter, number 2, second baseman
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. 1 for 2. There's the strike.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Bauers gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering in the dirt. 1-2 to count.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Outside low, and it's 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Outside low. Ball 1. The Brewers trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a pop-up. Base hit into the outfield. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Next to hit, Jackson Chourio on the ground. And that goes foul.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That one way outside, and now it's even 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up something.
Grounder might be 2. Williams tossed to second, and a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
And now the center fielder, Sal Frelick. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Oh, 1 down. And that one fouled off. Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So 2 down. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. Ball 1, no strikes. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's in.
Frelick back on a dive. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Man on second, 2 down. And a big swing and a miss.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
Just off the inside edge.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. Third home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Steven Matz gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Tyler Wells.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Garrett Mitchell getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. No, that's down.
And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. David Hamilton up now for the Brewers. Fastball is outside. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. We're through 5. It's the Brewers 6, the Rays nothing. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
Friend to bring a friend, took a girl from the podium. Other guys in here, I so deep. It's a lonely man, things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life. Look, I protect my neck with necklace. She protect guy, rock connections.
So up next, Johnny DeLuca.
The right fielder, number 21, Johnny DeLuca. Now pitching for the
Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, D.L. Hall. He's making his second appearance of the season. On the ground, right side. Terang over to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So the batting order turns over. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. That's in there. And that is strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The Brewers up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground to third. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, number 13.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. He is struck out and he is walked. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Now he's challenging the called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
I can't play
That's
around with
inside.
him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's gone. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 6-1.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So two down. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. Off the mark
plate,
there.
ball one.
Ball one. So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Ball inside.
That one pushed foul, out of play, off to the left. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air, left field. Chourio in position, and that is that. And the Rays get one on a solo shot, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 6th inning, Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers.
Ball one.
The 1-0. This one popped up. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Brewers, the first baseman, number 9, Jake.
Back to the top of the order now.
Bauers.
And now Jake Bauers. Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed.
Ball.
Now
That's
3-0.
ball three.
On the ground at first, Aranda. He steps on the bag, 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
So digging in, Bryce Terang.
in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action. That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Down and in, moved his feet. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. Goes down looking. Brewers go down quietly. They lead it though 6-1. Back here at American Family Field and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins.
Aye.
Fouled off left side. Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Now it's the second baseman, Ben Williamson. The 0-1. Just missed. Hall, a 6'1" lefty, 210 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
That was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Popped up. Terang settles under it. And that is that. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail it 6-1.
Now pitching for the
We're
Rays.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ian Seymour.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich.
Hey.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. In the air, right field. DeLuca drops steps, heads back on it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 11, Jackson.
Now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Brewers.
Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick.
Hey!
Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
William Contreras will hit next. He's already homered in this game. On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Throw to third is offline and gets by him. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Garrett Mitchell, the next to hit. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
That's outside.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
That's ball 2.
Chourio at third. Contreras at first. 2 out of the inning. This one in the air. And that is that. Brewers strand a couple. They still lead it, though, 6-1. We go to the 8th. And now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes. Foul ball there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The other way. And that'll get down for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter, number 3, shortstop Carson.
So up next, Carson Williams. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. D.L. Hall will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
New
Brewers,
pitcher now, JoJo Romero.
33.
He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Romero.
And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The 2-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, number 21.
One out man at first. And now the right fielder, Johnny DeLuca. Out towards right center field. Terang gets under it, and there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So back to the top of the order. Next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. There's a strike, 95 of that one. The Brewers leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground, right side, Terang. That ends the frame. The Rays strand just the 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back here in Milwaukee, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Swings over the top of that one.
Ball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's inside.
That's inside.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's the third baseman, Joey Ortiz. Hamilton gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that is out of play. Got him. One gone here.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, man. You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Bowers, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Ball.
Here's a 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second, that's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Nothing across here this half. Through 8 full, it's the Brewers 6, the Rays 1. Last chance for the Rays coming up. Back here at American Family Field. All set to start the 9th in this one. Junior Caminero digs in now. Slider right there.
Ball 1.
And breaking ball drops in for a strike. Up the middle. Sends it to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, number 8,
Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Aye.
That's to third. Throw over to Bowers. Down to the last out
Up
for the
next
Rays.
Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Cedric Mullins.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter, number 15, second baseman,
Ben Williamson next to hit for the Rays.
Nope. Outside.
And the 1-0.
Hey!
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Mullins off of first with 2 away. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. This one in the air right field. Fair ball. Mullins headed home. The relay to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 6-2.
The left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
So runner at second, 2 down. Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Mitchell under it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers take the series opener here at home. And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Looking at a guard, went to A&D, man, P, phone mall. The rest history, you know we took it mad far. Rap dude, travel